Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy King Sinbad. But as always, guys, you guys can call me Sin. Alright, guys, we are back with. Hold on. We are back with part 4 to What If Naruto Was Orochimaru's Son? Part 4. Alright, so last time, guys, we finished the Land of Waves arc. We are now in the Chunin exam arc. Okay, guys, so I'm only going to stop for this video. I'll get into part 5 tomorrow of this, and I'm gonna have to make this video a little bit shorter than I normally do because I'm going to be going over in the next video what Naruto's training is going to be for that entire month, and of course going into the final stages of the Chunin exam. So after the preliminaries, that's where I'm going to stop it, and I'll have an announcement after the video. So yeah, but without further ado, let's get into this what if. Alright, guys, so yeah, so we finished the Land of Waves arc. Now Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, and Kakashi are all back in the Hidden Leaf Village. Now, of course, Naruto, he heads home. And of course, when he gets home, he sees his mom, but none of his siblings are around, so he thinks that they're probably on a mission. But honestly, he prefers them to be away from him and his mom. So Naruto goes up to her and he says, "Hey Mom, I'm home." And she says, "Naruto, what? So how'd the mission go?" And Naruto says, "Well, funny thing, the C rank turned into an A rank." She said, "Wait, an A rank? What happened?" "Well, we encountered Zabuza Momochi, the demon of the hidden mist." And she's like, "Wait, why didn't you guys just come back?" "Well, funny thing is, we were already in the Land of Waves, and, well, might as well finish the job, right? But don't worry, we beat them easily." Now, if you guys are wondering what happened to Zabuza's Executioner Blade, I'm just going to say well, since there was no talk, no jutsu going on, I'm pretty sure Naruto just took it. But he just, he just sealed it away. Oh yeah, guys, so I probably should have mentioned this, but Naruto's actually very good at sealing jutsu. Hinting Orochimaru teaching Naruto his Uzumaki heritage, and how Uzumakis are mainly adept at sealing jutsu. So anyway, Naruto and Kushina, they just basically start talking, and Kushina says, "Hey, you know the Chunin exams are coming up, right?" And Naruto says, "Really? Well, kind of spoiled the surprise for me, Mom." And she said, "Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I guess that's what Kakashi said. He had something important to tell us tomorrow. Well, I guess that's alright." And she says, "My bad. Sometimes I get a little bit, I jump ahead of the gun." Naruto said, "It's fine. Don't worry about it." Now, Naruto's thinking, should I show her the Dragon Sage mode transformation? No, not yet. Alright, so now that Naruto's attained the perfect Dragon Sage mode, I'm just going to call it Dragon Sage mode, because this is what it's going to look like. It's not he no longer has to enter the imperfect stage. He can enter full, because once you obtain the perfect dragon stage mode, you lose imperfect stage mode. But really, who really cares about imperfect stage mode when you just have the perfected and complete version of it, right? But anyway, Naruto says, nah, not yet. I should probably save it for the finals. Well, anyway, nighttime rolls around and Naruto's sitting in his bed after he finished eating dinner and his siblings got back home. Naruto's just sitting in his room and he sees a snake come by. And of course it's from Orochimaru, his dad. And of course Naruto's reading the letter and it says, "Congratulations on protecting Sasuke." And Naruto didn't tell Orochimaru about how he got, his Dragon Stage mode. His Dragon Stage mode transformation. Power. He didn't tell him that he got the perfected, complete version of that. So he just kind of, neglected. He wanted to, kind of surprise his dad. Now, Orochimaru is also asking if this would be a great time to infiltrate the Hidden Leaf Village and commence the Konoha Crush. And Naruto just simply replies with, "Not really. It's not to that point yet." Said, "You can infiltrate the village, but the defenses are way too strong inside and out. I've been inside the village, for a long time, and it seems like there's no openings." And of course, he just says the Chunin exams are coming up, and it seems like that's when they're going to bolster their defenses even more. However, you should still be able to infiltrate the village. However, I doubt that we'll be able to commence the Konoha Crush plan. And of course, he, sends it back to his dad. And of course, the snake, just poofs away back to his dad. And of course, Orochimaru, he picks it up and he's reading. He's like, "Well, even if we can't commence the Konoha Crush, I guess it's still my parental duty to see how far my sons come." Now, of course, this is when he takes Kabuto and the Ninja 4. And, of course, he sends Dosu, Keen, and I forgot what the other dude's name is. But anyway. So you guys were asking me who was Naruto's ship going to be in this. Well, he's going to have a limited harem. Now, what do I mean by limited? Meaning he's not going to have a big harem. He's just going to have a few. Not like a whole lot, but just a limited amount. And I'm pretty sure y'all can guess the first two. But, moving on. Now, of course, the next day rolls around, and Kakashi says, "So, I enrolled you all for the Chunin exams." And of course, Sasuke and Sakura, they're surprised, but Naruto, he just, he kind of has a Mitsuki. He has Mitsuki's personality, sort of, kind of. But he just remains calm and, he's like, "Oh, okay. Kind of expected that, but alright." Now, of course, this is when, excuse me. Um, Kakashi hands them the forms, tell them to sign their names, and of course go to classroom 3C. Now, Rock Lee, he's going to have, he's going to be going after Naruto, and of course, Sasuke, because Sasuke is the new Uchiha. Now, of course, Kushina and Naruto's siblings wish him good luck. Well, wait, who am I kidding? The siblings are going into the Chunin exams. Now, Tatsuya, Yuna, Kairi, and Rentaro, I got it. If did I tell you guys who they're? I just told them it was. Who was it again? Who did I set them as their team leader? Well, Kushina's leading Hinata and all them. So Kurenai's leading them, yeah. The Uzumaki. I still don't know why I made 4 siblings, but oh well, I'm gonna kill them off anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So I hope you guys didn't grow too attached to the siblings. So I'm sorry. But anyway. This is when Team 7 is going into the the academy. And of course, Naruto automatically knows this is a genjutsu due to his, sage energy and his, Uzumaki heritage also coming into play. That, he sensed that this was a genjutsu and he already released it, and he already released Sasuke and Sakura from it. Now, of course, Rock Lee comes in and he challenges Sasuke first, and of course Sasuke gets pwned and he gets his butt handed to him. Now Rock Lee of course challenges Naruto, and Naruto well, let's just say this, Rock Lee got embarrassed. So alright, so anyway, Rock Lee, he says, "So you must be the most famous Naruto that I've heard so much about. I heard that you were on top of the class. You were the rookie of the year. Matter of fact, you surpassed even Neji's, if I heard correctly, from my sensei." And Naruto says, "So who's your sensei?" And then this is when Rock Lee says, "My sensei is Guy Sensei, rival to your sensei, Kakashi Sensei." And Naruto says, "What's with all these senseis? Just call them by their first name. You don't have to do it so formal." And of course Rock Lee says, "Well, I have to show them respect. After all, they are our leaders." And Naruto says, "With an attitude like that, you'll never grow in strength." And Rock Lee says, "Huh? Look, it's alright to respect them, but don't ever put yourself on a lower level than them. If you want to get stronger, you have to aim above them. Become more powerful." And of course Rock Lee says, "You dare disrespect Guy Sensei?" And of course he says, "Leaf Hurricane." And Naruto says, "Striking Shadow Snake." And of course a bunch of snakes come out, white snakes come out, and they're trying to snap at, bite. Now the snakes have that red ring, the purple ring that Orochimaru has, but when he goes Sage Mode, they develop a red ring. But anyway, they come, trying to bite, and one of them almost got really close, but then that's when Guy stepped in. He said, "All right, that's enough." He says, "I understand that you're young," he gives the fire of youth, saying, "Your hot bloods can clash in the Chunin exam later on, but right now you all need to conserve your strength. I can't do, like, I can do a very good, decent Mike Guy voice, but like, I don't know. I feel like you guys would cringe like really hard. You guys are like, oh, like it sounds like Guy's there, but why? But anyway, no. Anyway, Naruto and of course Sasuke and Sakura, they enter the room, and now Orochimaru, he just arrives into the village, and of course he steals the skins, and of course he made all of them the three Dosu and his gang, made them fight, participate in the Chunin exams, mainly to test Sasuke and to test Naruto. And he's going to be pretending to be their sensei. But anyway, Naruto, to make a long story short, he aces the questions, and of course he passes all of them. Got a perfect score in record time. Of course, Anko. Remember that second girl that I was telling you about? Yeah, Naruto. He got Anko. Don't worry, y'all. I am about to do my boy wrong. Shoot. And yeah, you guys can obviously tell who the other girl is. It's Toyuya, the red-headed girl with the flute. Yeah, her. Y'all know who I'm talking about. But anyway, Anko comes crashing in, and Naruto, he can sense the curse mark on her, so he's like, so, this is one of my dad's old disciples, huh? Well, this should be interesting. Now, of course, Anko can also sense the curse mark on Naruto. She says, hey, you, the one with the bluish-white hair, and Naruto says, who, me? I heard that you're Orochimaru's son, is that true? And Naruto says, yeah, you got a problem with it? She says, yeah, I got a huge problem with it. She says, striking Shadow Snake, and Naruto says, striking Shadow Snake. And of course, their snakes clash, except Naruto's is stronger. Who would have thought? And Naruto would have, got behind her and held the kunai to her throat and says, for a Jonin, you really talk a lot of smack, girly. She's like, and of course, Anko starts blushing. She says, who are you calling a girly? And Naruto says, you're cute when you're blushing. And she's like, what are you talking about? And of course, he does a little snake lick on her cheek. And she's like, this is when she kind of just like goes like, she gets a nosebleed. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. I had a huge motherfucking splinter stuck in my big toe, so had to get the tweezers and pull that out, so whew, that's better. But anyway, this is when, Anko, she kind of gets a nosebleed, and she says, go sit down. And Naruto says, sure thing, toots. I know, that's an old thing, but just roll with it. But anyway, Anko, she quickly explains it, and of course, after she leaves the room, she's like, why is my heart thumping? And Naruto just says, well, that's simple, because you like me. And she said, and then this is when she just kind of runs away. And Naruto says, huh, I like her. I can see why my father was so interested in her. Well, the only difference between me and him was that she's more around my age, and, well, at the time, my dad, he was way too old, and that would have been a little bit weird. So, yeah. But anyway, this is when, of course, Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura, they're at the entrance of the Forest of Death. And, of course, this is when Anko hands them the Heavenly Scroll. Now, of course, I am, so you guys know the Rain copy dude? Yeah, so they find him rather quickly. Naruto sent some snakes out, and he was able to capture their Earth Scroll. And of course, Kabuto was there, and Naruto's like, huh, so Kabuto's here. Well, this should be interesting. Of course, Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, they all make it to the tower, and of course everybody else does, and let's just say it's the same in canon, okay? Moving on. The only fight that's going to be different is going to be Naruto. Actually, no, screw it. I'm going to say it's Naruto versus Kiba. Now, of course, Orochimaru's there, and he's watching his son, and let's just say it's the final match, and it's Naruto versus Kiba. So, Kiba says, I have a bone to pick with you. You thought you were so cool. Just 1 year, and you already graduated and became a ninja, and you're the rookie of the freaking year. You think that just makes you the top dog? And Naruto says, no. If anything comes to it, I'd rather just kill the dog. And Naruto says, striking Shadow Snake. And Kiba says, fang over fang. And of course, Naruto says, please, you're going to have to do a whole lot better than that. For instance, this. Naruto says, wind style. Wind scythe jutsu. And of course, the wind was able to break Kiba and Akamaru up. Naruto was able to rush past them, knock both of them out, and yeah. So, I know, guys, I know I had to kind of rush it, but don't worry. Part 5 tomorrow, when I go over the training regimen of what Naruto's doing, and let's just say that the siblings, 2 of them made it, the other 2 didn't, okay? Just to make it fair, okay? But anyway. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscribe, comment down below, turn that bell notification on so that way you guys can stay posted on all of my awesome content. And don't forget to share this video with all your friends on your social media platforms. And alright guys, so here's for the announcements. So I was going back and I was going over my old videos. And I was watching them, and this was when I was still pretty new to doing YouTube and what ifs and stuff like that. So here are the videos I'm going to redo. The first of them being what if Naruto was Strife from the Darksider series, and I'm also going to be doing what if Naruto was War, and then what if Naruto was Death, from all 3 of them, of course, from Darksiders. And because I didn't like how I did that one, so I'm redoing that one because I just didn't like how I did it. And well, that was really the only one I really had time to look over because I was too busy to do other stuff, so I really didn't have time to go watch all my old videos. That was the one that I looked, and that was the one I was most interested in, so that's the one I'm going to redo, possibly tomorrow. And I will crank out tomorrow also what if Naruto was Kaguya's son. And then yeah, so without further ado guys, see you guys later. Have a great night. Adios, mi amigos.